It's not every day that a technology comes along that truly changes everything. But that's what's happening with AI. It's here, and it is going to completely reshape every single industry. Now, for every one of us in the Constellation Software family, this brings up a really critical choice, a choice that's going to define your business for the next decade. So let's dive in and figure out what that choice really looks like.
So the real question isn't if you're going to adopt AI, it's how. And maybe, even more important than that, it's who are you going to trust to help you do it? Because that one decision, that single choice, is going to impact your data, your intellectual property, everything. And for a vertical market software business like yours, this isn't just an important choice, it's everything. Your proprietary data, your unique workflows, that's the lifeblood of your company. So the partner you choose isn't just a vendor, they're basically becoming part of your strategic core. Okay, so let's start with the reality we're all looking at right now. We're calling it the AI mandate. And this isn't about chasing the latest shiny object. No, this is about survival. It's about leading your market instead of falling behind.
This says it all, right? This isn't some far-off thing to put on a roadmap for next year. It's happening as we speak. Honestly, standing still is the biggest risk you can take. The companies that jump on this now are going to pull way, way ahead. The starting gun has definitely already fired.
So you know you have to act. But this brings up a huge danger, something we're calling the outsider's risk. I mean, what really happens when you hand over the keys to your most valuable assets to a partner who isn't one of us? And this slide really breaks it down. You've got two roads you can go down. On one side, you've got the external vendors, and with them comes the risk of your IP getting exposed, a painfully long vetting process, and, let's be honest, their priorities are their own. But then you look at the other path with raia, and it's the total opposite. You get complete control, you're already pre-approved, and you get a partner whose only goal is to make you successful. Let's really dig into these risks for a second. Just think about it. Giving your secret sauce, your data, to a vendor that might be working with your biggest competitor tomorrow, or getting completely locked into their system so you can never leave. And what about the very real possibility that your critical AI partner gets bought out or just goes away? For a business like ours, these aren't just risks, they're potential company killers. But here's the good news. There is a much, much better way. A path that just completely erases all those risks by playing to our greatest strength. And that is the family advantage.
This is really the heart of it all. See, raia isn't just another vendor pitching you a product. We are a CSI company. We have the same DNA. Our success is completely tied to your success. This is so much more than a client relationship. It's a real partnership, and it's built on a foundation of trust that no outsider can ever hope to match. And what this all boils down to is simple. Your data stays in the family, full stop. Your IP, your competitive edge, it's all safe inside the CSI ecosystem. We're not going anywhere. We'll never be acquired by a competitor. And you maintain complete ownership of your AI models. That's not just a feature, that's a promise. And this right here is the game changer, the ultimate fast track. Raia is the only AI platform that has already approved by CSI's corporate legal and compliance teams. You remember that whole nightmarish vetting process we talked about? Yeah, it's already done. You can hit the ground running with total confidence. Okay, so we've covered the why raia is the safest, most strategic choice. Now let's get into the really cool part, the what. What exactly is this agentic workforce we're building for you?
Now, I want you to get the idea of a simple chatbot out of your head. That's not what this is. We're talking about something way more powerful. Think of an agentic workforce as a team of digital employees. They're autonomous, they can handle complex, multi-step jobs all on their own, and they plug right into your existing systems, working 24/7. And we've made this incredibly powerful technology really accessible. First up is the Launchpad. This lets your own business experts, the people who actually know the workflows inside and out, build AI agents themselves with zero coding. Then there's Copilot, which basically gives your internal teams superpowers, boosting their productivity by 5, even 10 times. And finally, Live Chat lets you put those agents to work engaging with your customers 24/7. All right, this all sounds great, I know, but we're CSI people, right? We live and breathe by the numbers. So let's talk about the actual proven bottom line impact of putting an agentic workforce into play. Let's just start with this one number because it says a lot. 1,150%.
That's not a typo. That's the typical first-year return on investment for a customer support agent implementation. It's incredible. So what does an ROI that big actually look like on the balance sheet? Well, it looks like this. Nearly $1.4 million in net savings every single year. And that comes from automating tasks and making your human agents way more efficient. And this isn't just a one-trick pony for the support team. Not at all. Take a look at sales. An agent there can boost conversion rates by 40%, which leads to over $2 million in net benefit a year. I mean, the numbers just speak for themselves. They're real and they are powerful. But you know, the real magic here, the thing no outside vendor could ever offer, is what happens next. It's about our collective brain power. Imagine one of our companies cracks the code on a new AI use case. Boom! That success, that model, that know-how can be shared and adapted across the entire family. Your win becomes a blueprint for all of us. It's a massive force multiplier. So when you lay it all out, the technology is here, the path forward is secure and vetted, the business case is proven beyond a doubt. The only thing left to ask is the question right there on your screen. Your new, tireless, incredibly efficient workforce is ready to go. So where are you going to start?